What can we actually put into this product or service, and what features that were just come up with in the brainstorming session, one, are actually doable by the product team, and two, will have the biggest impact on sales. In today's video, I want to break down marketing and talk a little bit about how it fits in to every single department of every company, of every business, because we've had a lot of people here asking how to get a job in marketing, or let's say you want to be a marketing manager. What even is that, right? I just threw out the title marketing manager. What does that even mean? And in this video, I just want to break it down. What is marketing from a core fundamental level, and how can you use that to get a job in marketing? Who am I? I'm Alex Berman. I've generated over $10 million in sales. I am the former director of marketing for a 4-time now Inc. 5000 fastest growing company. I mean, I used to be chief marketing sumo at a Silicon Valley startup. I was marketing all the way up. You know, I have a bachelor's of science in marketing from Florida Gulf Coast University, Dunk City. You might recognize us from the one year we made the finals. I don't know what sports are. Anyway, what are the different marketing jobs in different companies? Let's do it. So let's boil it down. Let's start with the basics. What is marketing? And that will help us figure out what all the marketing jobs are within corporations. Marketing is creating a product people want and selling it to them. That's it. And those two things influence everything that marketing is. So creating a product people want is one half of marketing, and selling it to them is the other half of marketing. Those are the two parts of marketing, and within each of those, there are plenty of jobs with every department of almost any organization, Fortune 500 organizations, etc. It's important to test your cold email subject lines to get an 80% open rate. The trick is to test a new subject line every 10 emails. 50 plus subject lines in a Google Doc that you can test with your cold email campaigns. You can have that for free. Experiment27.com/subject. Let's look at each of those in detail, and I'll go over some job titles so you can think about marketing jobs in any department in any company. So let's do it. First, let's talk about product creation. And this also includes product improvement. So if you're working for Coca-Cola and you're a brand manager at Coca-Cola and you're running Coke Classic, you're not really doing product creation, right? You're not adding another product to, they call it a product line. So you're not adding another product to the Coca-Cola product line. You would be doing product improvement, which counts, it's in this same category. So the marketing jobs within this category of product creation / improvement are things like conducting customer interviews, talking to buyers and potential buyers to figure out what they want in a product or what they like or dislike about a product. That's a solid marketing job. You're out there, you're doing research, you're asking customer questions, you're making stuff happen. Another job within the product creation / improvement part of the business is brainstorming, pie in the sky, idea making. And a lot of that is influenced by the customer interviews, but there are people that only specialize in synthesizing the data. So they take the data from these marketing teams that the marketing team gets from the interviews, which is one job, and synthesize, what am I acting all smart for, huh? And they take that data, they boil it down to the bare necessities, and they try to come up with insights that are going to improve the product, and they do that a lot of the time with pie in the sky brainstorming. A lot of the times I'll call it the innovation department. And innovation usually means throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what works. Then the next step of the product creation / improvement side of this is product mapping, which is taking those brainstormed ideas and mapping them out. What can we actually put into this product or service, and what features that were just come up with in the brainstorming session, one, are actually doable by the product team, and two, will have the biggest impact on sales. And that's where marketing comes into it. Because as a marketer, you're not coming up with and putting ideas into a product because it's going to make the product better. You are putting your ideas into a product in order to make the product sell more, which sometimes is the same thing. But as a marketer, you're worried mostly about the sales of a product, repeat buyers, how customers are finding the product, etc. And this is the product creation side. So there are a couple theories when it comes to marketing and creating things that sell. For me, I think the next part is something that most marketers go for, the sales, because it's the sexiest one. But if you don't have a solid product that's selling itself, the sales doesn't matter nearly as much. So we'll talk about sales, and it's very important, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about within there. But marketing when it comes to product creation is something that I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers talk about. You're getting it. You're getting the gold here because it is very valuable. Customer interviews, that's a job. Brainstorming, that's a job. Product mapping, that is a job, and you're putting post-it notes all over boards and mapping out the features of a product. User testing, taking the product and testing it with the users. This is similar to the customer interviews. Instead of asking questions about a product that may or may not exist, you are actually taking the product and putting it into the hands of consumers, having them try the product. I'm still picturing Coca-Cola, having them drink the Coca-Cola and having them tell you what they think. How is it? Would they buy it again? Etc. And then there is market research, which is also similar to customer interviews, but instead of talking to customers directly, you are researching. So you're going out and you're buying reports. You're figuring out the demographics of an area. You're figuring out who lives in an area, what's going on, and going to past data that already exists that might have come from other companies, and you're bringing that into your organization. That's also another marketing job in any department in any company. So that covers the product creation and improvement side of the business. And within that, we're dealing with customer interviews, brainstorming, product mapping, user testing, and market research. And of course, there's a bunch more. If you really want to see all the marketing jobs, look at something like monster.com or Indeed, and you can see all the marketing jobs that are being hired for. The way that I recommend people search for jobs and the way that I've helped people find jobs in the past and the way that I've personally found jobs, though, is you figure out the title and the job that you want to do first. Then you find companies that have that type of thing, and then you reach out directly to those companies using cold email. And I actually will link to How to Find Your Dream Job, a video that we did a while back about how we were helping people find jobs with cold email. So, product creation. Now, the other side of the business is product sales. And this is the sexy marketing stuff. This is the stuff that people think about when they think about marketing. How do I get more people to buy an already great product? And if you're joining a company like Coca-Cola, you'd probably have more fun on the marketing product sales side than you would on the product improvement side, because are they really changing the recipe? The last time they changed the recipe for Coca-Cola, they made New Coke, which I heard was a disaster. I think it happened before I was born, honestly. I have no idea. Never tried New Coke. Barely drink regular Coke. I don't like soda. I don't like the bubbles. I drink pure unfiltered tap water. That's not what's in here. I drink bottled water only. So within the product sales side of marketing, you've got things like social media management, tackling Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and whatever social media platform your customers are on, and trying to get them to buy your product. Some people call it customer support, but customer support only works if it leads to more sales of your product. From a marketing point of view, every interaction that you as a marketer have with your customers should be driving new sales, either through word of mouth or repeat purchases, or getting somebody who wasn't gonna buy to buy. So social media management. The other side of this is website design, and I have e-commerce website design, but it's really any sort of website design. So designing somebody's website or optimizing somebody's website in a way that's going to get more customers to buy. This also includes copywriting. This includes the design of the site and anything that the customer is seeing in order to make a purchase decision for the company you're working for. The next one is search engine optimization, which could also be under the realm of driving traffic. SEO/PPC, they call it. So pay-per-click ads, or using content to drive organic traffic, so traffic you're not paying for, to the site where they will make a purchase. We're not going for views, we're marketers, we're going for money here. So that's another side of it. Then there's direct sales, which is my background, especially when I'm selling to other businesses with our corporation. So that's cold calling companies, cold emailing companies, going to events, getting your face and name out to the people that are going to directly purchase your product and pitching them and ending those calls with money. And then there's branding, which covers everything to do with TV ads or the messaging that you're getting across. Not copywriting, which is the words on the site, but branding, meaning the core message of who we are. So for Coca-Cola, the brand is happiness, and everything they do should be related back to happiness. And the copywriters see that, and then they create their work based on that. But somebody came up with that position, and that's the branding person. So on the product sales side, you got things like social media management, website design, SEO, direct sales, branding, pay-per-click, And that's that. Those are the marketing jobs in any company. We've generated millions of dollars of revenue just from cold email. It's not as straightforward and as easy as it looks. We have put together the cold email optimization checklist. To get it, go over to experiment27.com/checklist and you can have it for free. By the way, if you don't want to get a job, you want to start your own business, I would recommend checking out our course Email 10K, where we talk about how to start your business and meet with companies that can afford to pay you. I call them billion-dollar brands. These are companies with over $5 million in revenue that can afford to buy the services that you sell for a price that will allow you to have actual freedom in your life. So check that out at email10k.com. Leave a comment below. I would love to know, what are some other marketing jobs that we missed that other people could get value from? I'm assuming a lot of people that are watching this video are looking for a marketing job. So if there are any other ideas you have, leave them down below. I've always been a big fan of gathering as little info as possible and then going out there to work. So if I were you, here's your homework. I would pick one of these jobs and find some companies that are hiring for it and just apply. You got enough research, get out there and do some work. Thanks for watching the video. I'm Alex Berman. Subscribe for more content. We do videos 3 times a week. Like this video to encourage this type of content, and check out our past videos. We have a lot of really good business content for you to enjoy. Also check out email10k.com, the course we talked about earlier, if you want to start and grow your business, take your company to the next level. Thanks for watching.